Okay, friends, Vin here. I think I am in fact live. It says I'm live. I just want to wait until the pop-up comes up on my PC and I'll X out of that to avoid echo. Very good. Here you go. Let me just make sure it's live and we'll rock and roll. All right, very good. I, I'm just looking now. I just noticed how I was on another screen and just noticed how crooked my glasses were. So forgive me for that, but that can add some a little comedy, right? Maybe that's part of it. So I want to speak about using systems and automation to build a business in 2025. I believe the title of this video is Recurring Income 2025. And so let's get into it. I want to talk about using funnels, systems, automation to build multiple streams of income at a time really when a lot of people are doing it, looking to do it. A lot of people are making money on the internet, as well as a lot of people want to, but don't know where to get started, right? So my niche is really helping people that really have no idea to get to like having an idea of how to have funnels, systems, and automations in place. Over the years, I've wanted this so much because I want freedom. I want, more money in less time, right? And I'd like to just create the financial fortress around the family, even more so, more insulation. And at the same time, it was very difficult for me, right? It was very confusing to put together a funnel. Look, over the years, I purchased ClickFunnels, Kartra, Aweber, Constant Contact, Infusionsoft. I bought courses. I bought so many different things for like years. I was doing this, just I couldn't put it together. It was just confusing to me, costly, and it cost me a lot of time as well. So I'm going to show you how in 2024 I was able to save a lot of time, make significantly more money, and now I'm adding multiple residual income streams to that. So if you're involved in network marketing. I've been niche in network marketing. I've been involved in network marketing for years. I'll get into that in a second. Affiliate marketing. Or if you're a W-2 employee that's looking to build a business online because of the prices of food, clothing, and shelter, then this video is for you, right? If you've been involved in networking and maybe you've struggled in networking and you'd like to generate more leads and build multiple businesses even as well too. I say that because right now companies go in and out of momentum so quickly that it's more of an affiliate marketing. Let me move this thing, affiliate marketing situation than it is just, sitting with one network marketing company for decades and decades. It doesn't really happen anymore. I know that's a contradiction to what a lot of top leaders will say, but they want people to stay because they want to keep making money, right? They don't want people to look at anything else. And that's understandable, right? But at the same time, people are saying, well, something moved quickly in the marketplace years ago and it doesn't now. That's not exclusive to network marketing either. You look at a lot of businesses, a lot of hairstyles and food and music and clothing and businesses and movie types and just different things go in and out of momentum. Look at sports teams. I mean, some sports teams are red hot. I'm from New York. If you can't see hear the accent. At one time, the New York Yankees were a dynasty, and they can't seem to pull together for years on end. So things go in and out of momentum. So if you hit it right, there's an expression I hear lately, and I've heard recently, and I think it's great. It's how one good year can dramatically change your life. So let's get into this training, and I want to premise this by stating that I was a W-2 employee for many years. Okay, get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. I was a civil servant for 20 years. So I had a very good job with a pension, safe, secure job, pension, not really safe. I was a first responder, but job with a pension. I was W-2'd. Very grateful for that. But I couldn't get ahead, right? I couldn't really pull away from the masses, right? So my wife and I, 4 kids, 2 mortgages, 2 car payments, credit cards, and things. We were very happy, but I had a lot of monthly obligations. So we needed to make more money. Had gotten in the mortgage business as well. And that's another illustration of when it's feast or famine in that business, right? If the rates and guidelines for financing are favorable to a mortgage broker or loan officer at a specific time, an ordinary person in that space can do very, very well. Whereas if it's right, like right now, the interest rate's like 7%, 7 plus. It makes it difficult for someone with tremendous skills in that space to make a significant amount of income, right? So it's obvious, and that's not um, exclusive to any industry. So I got involved in network marketing in late 2007. Long story short, I built a big team in one company, and it was like a team of 8,000 people. I mean, like 25 was making like $25,000 a month, and I was doing very well in that business, and the business went out of momentum, right? And ultimately, that company went out of business. So when you look at network marketing, that business model, the business model is you build a network for a company, and the company pays you a percentage of what you built for that company. You don't own it. It's not, they're not your leads. It's not really your downline, but that's also a good thing. Like the good thing about network marketing is you don't have the risk. It's not you're not your company, so you don't run the risk. You can do it part-time. You can come and go as you please, right? But the downside is that you don't own it, and you could be terminated. It could go out of momentum. A lot of things that are negative could come from that. So network marketing has this love hate. I have a love hate for the industry. I love the leverage and everything it could provide, the income potential, right? I mean, as a civil servant, I couldn't make 25. I've had months where I made 40, 50,000 a month. That's not available in in any job that I know of that I'm qualified for. So it's great that network marketing provides that. So I have had a series of runs in that industry, different companies and different times, and sometimes it's it's a lot easier than other times, right? And over the years, what I wanted to do is the reason I wanted to have systems and funnels and automation and things like that, a variety of reasons. The first reason is we moved out of state, so we moved down south, and so I no longer had the warm market necessarily, the face-to-face interactions with so many people that I really knew for so many years. So the whole no like trust factor, it diminished. You know, you go to a new area and all of a sudden you're new in the area. It's not like you're walking down the street, hey man, hey John. It wasn't the same, right? And so that's one reason. But even if I stayed in New York, I still want systems and automation, because there's more people that you don't know than you do know. That's number one. So the internet, if there's a billion people on the internet at any given time, and you have a list of like 100 friends, clearly, a billion is literally a billion more than 100. So that you have a list of warm market friends that you can only reach out to so many times with different things. So I want to increase my audience, increase engagement. Plus, your warm market list, they may not be interested in what you're selling or what you're involved in, right? Not everyone is your perfect customer, where there are other people online that would love to get involved with what you're doing. They're looking for you. They're looking for exactly you. And this is another whole thing. People are looking for specifically you. A lot of people don't believe in themselves. So that's where the whole personal development thing comes into play. But that being said, there's an industry out there that you can make great fortunes, but you have to be able to put it in front of the right people. So that's the first reason I wanted systems. The next reason I wanted my own systems is, I said it before, you don't own the company. So if you have leads that you're feeding to a company, they're not your leads, right? So even if your company, which is not your company, your network marketing company, has a funnel, it's not your funnel, it's the company's funnel. So anytime someone fills out the information for that funnel, they go into the company's CRM system, their customer relationship management system. Now, these are things that if you want to be involved in an online business, network marketing, affiliate marketing, you want to sell merchandise, you want to sell anything, these are things you have to know. You can't really outsource these things. Yes, you can. It depends on how much. I mean, you can if you want to pay the money. Like you can pay money to outsource everything, right? You can outsource. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. But most people who come to online to create another income aren't entrepreneurs and aren't people that are looking to invest $1 million into a business and an infrastructure where they can just be the CEO and outsource things, right? Not a lot of people like the proverbial Henry Ford, right? So you want to come in and you want to learn some things as you go so you can run a profitable business online, right? Does that make sense, right? So there's that. So I want to increase my audience, generate more leads. I want to automate things. I want to have leads come in while I'm sleeping. I want leads and prospects to consume information without me showing them, right? So and that's what people like anyway. Like the prospects want to just look. Prospects, you and I both, we want to just look. We don't want to be bothered by people. This is clear when we walk into a store and someone says, "Can I help you?" And we say, "No, I'm just looking," right? So we want to just look on our own time, and we don't want to be bothered by people. So it's a win-win for both people involved, right? If someone's interested in what you're selling or your business or your opportunity, they'll look when they want to look. But if you're constantly reaching out to people, and I still do that, like I'll reach out to people, I don't love doing it. And I prefer doing it using funnels. So what I want to do is I have some slides I want to share. And I'm going to start doing more of these lives on this YouTube channel here and going through slides, okay, and really illustrating for people, because even people that are involved in an online business, a lot of them still don't even understand what they're involved in, right? And people that even have funnels, and because I have a system that I resell, and I'm going to show it to you now, and I started using this system in 2024, and I've been able to generate more leads and make more sales, and as well as in addition to make more sales, make more money, I've been able to provide multiple offers, right, to make so I can build residual income as well, right? So step one in starting an online business, and then there's how to make money using automation. I want to go over that, right? And this is, again, for people that don't really know, right? This is for the beginner. So this is what a system looks like. Right? You have social media to a landing page to a sales page, right? To the thing that you sell, to the payment processing, to the bank account. This is basically the process of where you want to bring people, right? And you want this done automatically. So the question is, how do we go from social media to bank deposits, right? How do we do that? So let's go through that. So you have your bank account, right? I'm gonna do this for people like me who really didn't understand. So how do you get money into your bank account? Like this is an example of multiple streams of income that I have. Just a few of them actually, and they end up in my bank account. How does that happen? Now, so one of these is direct. Actually, I have a couple of them that are direct, so I get paid direct, and then there's from customer to C2B, a customer to me, and then there's getting paid as an affiliate from companies. Okay. Next is, how did the funds actually end up in your bank account? Pretty good question, right? Well, the funds are sent to your bank account through a payment processor like Square, Stripe, Cash App, PayPal, or a company's payment processor. Affiliate marketing company, network marketing company, or company pays you. So how did the buyer's credit card and debit info get into the payment processor, right? That's a good question. Is the buyer entered the information at a checkout page or in a cart, right? We've all done this. We know what this is. And that's the thing that you sell. So whatever it is you're selling, whether it's a product, a company, an opportunity, merchandise, an MLM, whatever it may be, that's the thing you sell, right? An opportunity, a business opportunity. So it could be, again, like real estate, fitness, finance, network marketing, physical products, digital products. That's your core offer. You want to have the core offer is actually the thing that brings you the highest payout. Okay. So how did the buyer get to the checkout page? What they did is they went through a sales page. Now, what's great about a sales page is it's rejection free. It does the selling for you. So you don't have to be super skilled for this to happen. You just have to have a system set up. So how did the person get to the sales page? That's a pretty good question. Well, the answer is they went there through a squeeze page, a capture page. You can call it a website. It's basically a landing page, okay? That landing page, people ended up on the landing page because they threw a piece of marketing, okay? There was a call to action, and that person went to the landing page. This is no different than television from years ago. You'd see a commercial, and the commercial would say, this is the benefits and features of this particular product, and you go here to find out more about it, right? And this is basic that you already know, right? And so, let me go back. So the separate training is in the content. And the reason I put that in this slide is because people a lot of times believe they could just throw things out there on social media and expect the same results as someone else. And, there's the intangible thing out there, like people have different levels of influence, or the content, the creative, meaning the content, is some content's better than other content, right? So there's training in that. That's, you have to get good at something too, right? People aren't just going to fork over money. You might have a great offer, but if your content isn't getting them to the next step, then that's the problem, right? So on your landing page is an offer. Okay. That offer could be a gift, a freebie, a free offer, a lead magnet of some sort. Okay. Could be like a free webinar, a membership, a blueprint, a PDF, a video series, a course, could be recipes, whatever it may be. Okay. And so what people do is they fill out a form. And here's an example of a form. You've seen this before, is people put in their name, phone number, email. It could be just their email. It could be some information in exchange for the free offer. Okay. And so they enter their information and they go to the next page. Now, I put here too, this information goes into a software separate from what you sell. I can't stress this enough, because if this is a network marketing company that you don't own, it's not your lead. But when the names that come through here, the names and information, these are leads. They go into a CRM system. This is a free software that you have on your own, separate from a network marketing company, separate from an affiliate marketing company. This is for building your brand. At the bottom, it says in bold, your list, you own the list. Okay, this is like colossal information. And so many people still don't understand this. Okay, you have to own this list. So the software delivers the free offer. Let's just say it's a PDF in this example, and simultaneously sends the visitor. I'm getting a text. Okay, sends the visitor the contact of the lead to the sales page. So this happens instantaneously, and you're not even there when it happens, which is a wonderful thing. They then get an email campaign. A lot of this stuff you probably know, and you're saying, yeah, I get it. I want to learn more about it, or I want to have this. How do I set this up, right? And so email campaign, automation, autoresponder. There's different names for it. So it's an email campaign, okay? So the fortune is in what? We've heard it a million times. The fortune is in the follow-up, right? And so what happens is this. A lot of times let me just stop the video for a second. If you invite someone to a Zoom meeting, right? There's a few things that could happen. One, they cannot show up. They might not show up. And then you got to invite them again. Okay. So if you don't have them on an autoresponder, they're not getting sent an invitation. Let's just say it's, Tuesday night at 7:00. Okay. Whatever it may be. If you reach out to them and DM them for that, they may be busy. Look, I don't go to Zooms that I'm interested in many times. I'll be sitting on that couch with my wife and I'm supposed to go on a Zoom, even if I'm interested in it. And it's like, you want to watch Netflix? Yeah, I do. I want to watch Netflix. I want to eat something to snack. I mean, is it just me? Or is everyone like, I can't wait to get on the Zoom, right? So we know this, but yet we expect prospects to stop everything they're doing. And I can't believe John didn't show up in the Zoom. Of course he didn't show up in the Zoom. People most of the time don't. There's got to be a real good reason, a deep desire, or strength in that relationship in order for that person to show up in the Zoom. Does that make sense? Right? And so if someone opts in to a funnel, they put their name and email address in. Now you invite them to the Zoom. A great thing that happens next is if they don't make it, that Zoom is now in the autoresponder recording. Hey, too bad you missed it the next day. What a great Zoom you missed. Here's the recording. Here's an edited version. You can break it into multiple the dog's going to flip out. I must see someone walking down the street. This is the benefits and features of a home-based business. He's going to come to me and be like, you got to get, all right. So that's the benefit. So the fortune's in the follow-up. Because even if someone comes to the Zoom, how many times are you going to reach out to them? Hey, Johnny, what you like best? Hey, Mary, you ready to get started? And that works, but someone's going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Right? Just like Netflix, people watch the content when they want to watch it. Okay. Does that make sense? I think it does. Makes sense to me. And a lot of times when I show this information to people, they're like, yeah, of course it makes sense. So let's go here. Let's get that little pop-up to go away down at the bottom. All right, go away. Okay. Yeah, okay. So tap on it and then move it. I don't know why Zoom does that now. See this piece at the bottom? It just doesn't go away. All right, I'll go through it anyway. So the fortune's in the follow-up, right? So here are sales statistics. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen this. Google it. 48% of the people never follow up with a prospect. It's so true because we don't want to follow up with people. We fear rejection. I don't want to keep bothering this person about the deal, right? So we don't follow up with them. Even if and people are waiting for you to follow up with them. He's coming in here to tell me about someone walking down the street. He's so excited, my dog, right? And so if you look at the bottom, 8 out of 10 sales, 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Now, when you have an autoresponder, I've come to find this out because my personal experience in making purchases, as well as people making purchases for me, is that they don't do it on the first exposure. People are busy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're busy, right? So this is why this happens. Next. Use automation rather than awkward messages. I use awkward messages. It's embarrassing. I'll be honest with you. I don't like sending messages, but there are some friends that I will send a message to because I know them very well. Like I know them enough to say, bro, do me a favor, get on this Zoom. All right. I can't wait for them to, or it doesn't behoove them to wait even. They need to understand the information right away. Particularly if it's a launch of a new company or a new deal or a new affiliate plan, you want to approach the person before they're approached by someone else, right? And so these awkward, I get these messages all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. I mean, you probably do too. If you're involved in the home-based business space, you get these, right? And a lot of times we get ghosted or we ghost people. By the way, if I ghosted you, I'm sorry. I don't do it intentionally. I got to get better at responding. I do my best to look at as many opportunities as possible. For people, they ask me, hey, do me a favor and look at this. And I do as much as I can because I know what it's like to be on the other end of that call. But, you know, at the same time, it's like there's only so much you can do, right? And so, again, people that are, you want people that are interested in your deal or what it is you're selling. Right? Rather than, so again, do awkward messages work? Yes, they work. Right? They work with me. I have friends that send me messages all the time. And I've made purchases or been enrolled in businesses and it's worked that way. But I've also enrolled with people. I like when people have their act together. And I like when people have systems because, you know, people are saying, hey, do I want to do to other people what's being done to me right now? Right? So automation is to your time, what compounding interest is to your money, right? Automation is a wonderful thing. I mean, if I can have someone automatically do my exercise and diet, wouldn't that be great? We got to figure that one out. So newsletters, here's another one. This is why you want to have an email list. Okay, why do you want an email list? So a business sends out a newsletter to directly communicate important updates, news, and information about their products and services to their audience, building brand awareness, fostering customer engagement, driving potential actions like website visits, purchases, all while maintaining a cost-effective marketing channel, right? Send out something, Happy New Year, right? Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is, right? Hope you're having a great day. Like some kind of thing to, put together a relationship a bit, right? Another thing is so I'm launching with the new software too. There's a new technology that I'm using that is phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. It's launching in 6 weeks from now. So if you want information about that, hit me up. It's where you can send out video email to your email that has analytics on the interaction with the person with that video, how much of the video they watched, how much. And so if you're involved in this affiliate marketing, network marketing, home-based business, it's a tool, it's a must-have, right? So let me know if that interests you. So you can't do newsletters with messages all day. I mean, how are you going to send out? What are you going to send out? 5,000 Happy New Year messages to people? It doesn't even make sense, right? So this is a funnel. This is what's called a funnel. You probably heard the term, like, what's a funnel, right? So you might be saying, well, all I need is a funnel and I'll make money online. And the answer is not quite yet. No. Yeah, there's some other things. You need the funnel, yes. But there's a whole host of things you need to learn, right? Now, I said this must be your funnel. Again, I'm not going to get into it. Maybe I'll have a few slides on this, but if you don't own this funnel, you could find yourself doing a lot of work for 18 months and then losing all that information, right? You must own the funnel. You must own your list, your leads, your CRM system, okay? If this is a company that you don't own, if the domain to that funnel is not your name, like if it's a companyname.com/your username, then it's not your list. Then you don't own that list. You might think you do because you love the company, you love the products, and you love everything about it. It's the greatest company ever, and we got the greatest leaders, and we just love them so much. It's such a great, cozy thing. We're a big family. You're a family until something goes sideways, right? So it's not your list, not your leads, not your CRM system, okay? The company controls the message of the brand. Just think of that. If someone opts in through a company funnel that you don't own, and let's just say they did this because this happened to me. There's a company that had a funnel, right? I was an affiliate with a company back in 2019, and I used their funnel. So I sent it out to all these people. Everyone would put the name and email in, and the company would send them information about the products, about the product every single week, every single day, and then every single week they'd have a thing where they said, "Hey, Ty," where it said, "Hey, buy now. If you buy now, then you'll be able to." So now the company goes sideways, or I stopped being an affiliate with the company, and that entire list is getting bombarded with emails still from that company. It's ridiculous, right? So you have to own that list. And now if you have a new launch, you do something new, right? You have a new offer. It could be anything, an affiliate plan. It could be merchandise. It could be anything. You have something new. All of a sudden, you can't hit that list. It's not your list, right? So it's not, if you're selling a thing that's not your company, right? You may think the company's the best, the greatest products, greatest everything, is the greatest thing ever. But the reality is if that goes out of business, you lose everything and you've got to start over. So having a system in place is key. It's key. So if you want more information about this, right? What I did last year was I started with a program that cost me $900. I was going to show you all of it in this presentation, but I have more information. You can click a link below, go through the system. I bought this system and it has an affiliate plan attached to it that we've been able to make multiple 5 figures in a short period of time with that system, reselling the system in itself, and now create multiple offers with that same system. So it's something that you can add on multiple residual incomes to at a time when people are looking to create this, right? I mean, if you look at the price of food, clothing, and shelter, people are coming to the online market, the online space to create leverage in their life. And again, automation is to our time what compounding interest is to our money. So if you want more information about that, click the link below or go to some other videos that have information about that.